Everyone, this is Al from Boston with the final third PsyOps warfare presentation video. This is my last one, and then we'll go on to something else. Pay close attention to this one because you are going to need it more than any other of the PsyOps ones, because this is the stem of it all. We're going to talk about FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Everybody knows that, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. What is FUD? How do we define FUD? FUD is anything anyone says or does or implies to get you out of your position. FUD is anything a person says or does or implies to get you to sell early in low numbers. FUD is anything a person says, does, or implies to disrupt your confidence in the play. That's FUD. It's people, it's TV, it's news, it's media, it's other apes. It's everywhere. And I want you to know what it is. I want you to remember it. I want you to remember this. Burn it into your heart, burn it into your mind, and never forget what FUD is and how it's going to mess with you. Okay? When the squeeze starts, okay, trust no one or no thing. Trust nobody. Okay? Because it will be everywhere. It will be rampant. It will be saturated everywhere you look. It could come from your parents, your wife, your spouse telling you to exit your positions. Do not exit your positions, because let me tell you, that is FUD. That is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It will be everywhere. It will be everywhere. Have a controlled, healthy sense of paranoia. All right. I posted this earlier, and somebody said it's not good to have paranoia. No. In this particular matter, it is very good to have a sense of paranoia. Question everyone's motives. Question why they're saying it. For what purpose, and who does it benefit? Does it benefit the ape community, the retail investor, or not? Okay. Best thing to do, tune everybody out. When the squeeze starts, turn everything off and just focus on you and your play. And that's it. FUD will come from every manner of thinking, including the level 2 datas. Right. The level 2 data is going to be completely and utterly bullshit. Okay. Level 2 data. Let me tell you something. Level 2 and 3 and 4 data is going to be completely fake. None of it's going to be real. You're going to see crazy sell numbers like 70,000, 80,000, 100,000, and it's going to be fake. And they're going to create fake sell orders to freak you out, to create FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They want you out of your positions. They want you to sell early. They want to disrupt your confidence in any which way. That is what FUD is, and that includes seeing things from your broker. When your broker says, oh, 100,000 or 1 million shares was just dropped into a level 2 data, and you see it and somebody else picks up on it, does a screen cap, consider that FUD, because that data source is fake. It's compromised. It's not real. It's there to get you to sell. Okay. The biggest thing you're going to see, the biggest impact of FUD is going to be the fact that there's going to be government officials making calls, right? These two clowns, Biden and Gensler, right? They're going to be making statements to put fear in us, right? The whole point for them to do that is explicitly to get you to sell your positions. They cannot make you leave AMC. It cannot make you leave GME. They can't do that. They can't force you out. There's no way legally they can give you, oh, we're just going to settle you guys at $400 a share for everybody, and that's going to be the end of the squeeze. They cannot do that. They cannot do that. It's illegal. There's no way they can do it. The only way I could foresee it happening is if Joe Biden, by executive order through the Supreme Court, SCOTUS, maybe. But even then, I would be questioning it because it's bullshit. It's FUD. It's complete nonsense. It's there to make you leave your positions, to make you sell early. So when authorities make statements like this, like you see it on TV, Gensler saying X, Y, and Z, or uses the expression systemic risk, it's FUD. It's all bullshit. They want you to leave your position. They want you to exit early. They want you to sell so they can close their positions. This is a symphony. All these people are working together. It's synchronized. It's all bullshit, though. Okay? And the government cannot interfere because the entire the stock market is going to be considered rigged, and you'll have the mass exodus of investors globally leaving American markets knowing that it's compromised. They will not allow that to happen. They need the stock market more intact than Mr. Ken Griffin and Citadel and all these other clowns that shorted AMC and GME. They cannot do that. The stock market, it's like saying, hey, you got a splinter on your finger. I'm gonna cut your entire arm off. All right. And by the way, there's no bandages or anything. They're not going to do that, people. They're just not going to do that. They're going to let this thing rise, go to where it needs to go, and exit. And that's it. They're going to throw everything at us to convince us to leave our positions early, to get a small number, and to lose confidence in the play. But they cannot do shit to us. Okay? What do the politicians, the hedge funds, the media all have in common? They want you out of this play. I should say out of this play. They want you to be codependent on them, right? Think about that. The media wants you to always watch them, to get information from them, to trust them in all your decision making. The politicians very much the same way. And the hedge funds, they're orchestrating it, right? They're the ones that want to keep you poor. They want to keep you addicted to the system. They want to keep you, it's like in that Matrix where they're in that bubble thing. You're in the bubble thing. And all of a sudden, here's the red pill, take the red pill, and now you're out of it. That's what this is. This is a red pill. AMC is the red pill. GME is the red pill. You will no longer be codependent on them, and you can think independently, behave independently, and act independently, and you can spread the word that this is the way to do it. They don't want that. That's against their machine, right? They want you to be codependent on them. They want you to be poor. They want to keep you in poverty. It's part of the system. Why? Very simple. Because we're all in bed with each other. It's incestuous. They're all in bed with each other. They're all paying each other. They're making out, and they're loves and doves and blah, 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 prestige and pride and honor and all this other bullshit. They just want to keep you poor. That's all they want. That's all they ever wanted. They wanted to make themselves rich and keep you poor. But they're all in bed together. One pays the other, and that's it. That's what happens. Listen, I'm going to leave you with this, all right? Because this is a war, and I want to be honest with you about it. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I'm always going to be frank about what I see. This is a war, and you'll see stuff happening, and you need to prepare for it. This is my final thoughts. It's a poem by Dylan Thomas. Some of you might have heard it in the movie Interstellar. I read this poem when I was in Iraq fighting, all right? I was a rifleman. I was a grunt in the infantry in the Marine Corps. And I used to read this before we go out on patrols. I want you to remember this. Take a snapshot of it with your phone and remember it. Because I read my Bible, of course, but I would read this poem because I didn't want to die like that. It's called Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night by Dylan Thomas. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Through wise men, at their end no darkness is right, because their word have forked no lightning. They do not go gentle into that good night. Good men the last wave by, crown how bright. Their frail deeds might have danced in the green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang sun in flight, and learned too late, they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Brave men near death, who see the blinding sight, blind eyes could blaze like meteors be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. If you found value in this, please share it. Al from Boston signing out. Thanks again.